Uh, you thought something was going to happen in this chapter. Oh, you guessed wrong, my dear children. Yes, we've been waiting for this moment for a long time, for Rudius to finally see Selphie for who she really is. And to be honest with you, a lot of y'all had questions. Why didn't she just show who he was in the first place? And believe it or not, her reason was, and I will admit to this day, I will agree, her reason was stupid. It could be, if she could have just said, it's phone, let me put this on mute. It could have been easily say that, hey, I just wanted you not to find out with me just yet. I wanted you to know how far I've come on my own without needing your help. That came out wrong. Whatever. Yeah, her reason was dumb. She was like, because she felt like Rudius will forget her, and that was dumb. Sophie never left his mind because that was his childhood friend. And even if that's the way you felt, you could at least try throwing hints. Like, when there's someone, from your village, she could have done so many different things. Sophie isn't a stupid person, but even then, this was just, I will admit, this was bad writing on the author's part. This was bad writing. Her excuse, even Rudius had a better excuse than she did. Maybe she was covering up, so she had to keep her disguise from him until she had the princess say so. That could have been an easy reason the author could run in, but instead they had Rudius explain it instead of Selphie, which was completely dumb, in my opinion. It is. Selphie should have been the one to say that reason, not Rudius. Now it just makes Selphie look like an idiot. Like, even though she called Rudius a blockhead, how is he supposed to know? He hasn't seen her in years. He remembers her, but he remembers her differently. She was the one that always listened to Rudius. He was so dependent on Rudius, all that stuff, and plus she had green hair. And she wasn't that, up strong last time Rudius saw her. So yeah, she became a different person. What would she expect? But he still remembered her. He could just say, hey, it's me, Selphie, from the village. Something. She didn't even know all that. All this, in my opinion, yes, was not worth it. It really was. It was dumb. For instance, um, there's someone I knew back in the seventh grade when I was hanging out with them. Seventh grade, she was a nerd. We just like me. She had long hair, glasses, layered clothing. She was not popular. She was one of us dorks. But one day she left. She left. She moved because of some issues I don't know about. Then, during ninth grade, our schools are connected. Like, the high school and middle school are connected. So when you leave the middle school, you go straight to the high school. That was right next door. Very convenient. Well, anyways, that's not the point. The point is, when I went to ninth grade, she came back, and she was completely different. She grew in some areas. She cut her hair. She was wearing contacts. She was wearing, cool, normal clothing. And she was hanging out with the cool kids. And she changed completely. I didn't know who she was until she said, hey, it's me, remember? Like, oh, snap, that is you, isn't it? Wow, you changed. You changed. You're not the shy, nerdy girl I knew from before. You seem cool. And she was. She changed, and she just asked, hey, you mean it's me? I'm like, wow, it is you. It could have been that easy. She went through a dramatic change, and this is reality. This is something that happened to me. And when she said the name, I remembered her. Just like that. So I feel like, yes, a lot of people have the right to rant. When the thing that happened with Eris, I still today defend that what Eris did is that I understand this is Eris' personality. But this one is Sophie's personality. She is a smart person. She at least tried that option, but she didn't even try that option. She just automatically assumed that Rudius wouldn't remember her. Despite how self-conscious she may be, it doesn't make any sense to me. It's really oblivious. So as we all thought, later on that Rudius and Sophie were going to, but it didn't happen because his ED is still suffering. The cause effect of what Eris did, which did suck, still haunts his mind. The misunderstanding, the greatest misunderstanding in all of anime soon. Now, that being said, so it's very rare for a gray rat to have ED, because the gray rats are up there with the main noble families who are known to do some mischief, naughty things. So to hear one with ED was just a rarity. It's something that no one could believe could happen. Because if you read the novels and the side content, which they don't show in the anime, or not in the manga anyways, unless you get the full book ones, the gray rats are very, very naughty people. So for Rudy to go through that, it's unheard of for him. So this was the plan. Something I'm surprised Rudy himself never thought about, because you just see the first part of season 1 where he picked up an aphrodisiac and stuff as a kid. So obviously if that stuff works when you're kicking and going, you could use it again. So she gave him aphrodisiac, that word, the potent stuff, I call it. And she gave her some coins to buy some good wine and food. Go to his room and seduce him. That's the plan. That's the plan, people. Usually student councils and typical anime don't do this stuff. They try to find out culture festivals or dealing with other clubs. But instead, student council is literally dealing with, hey, we're going to get you laid. Oh my goodness, this is a weird student council. But hey, that's what it is, man. We look out for each other here. So yeah, so the plan starts in motion. My question is, we got another month for us to see that. So we'll see what they do. We'll see. So anyways, that's all I got for this vid. It's been a long time coming, people, and it seems like finally going full circle. We've been waiting for this. Just gotta wait one more month. So anyways, that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, share, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.